this is Theo, who is supposedly studying for his next exam right now. But, well, machine dynamics is a ridiculously boring subject. Okay, to be fair, it has its interesting parts, but apart from those, it's boring. So the subject is interesting except for its boring parts. That does make sense. Kind of. It does definitely make sense. It is an obvious statement, but it makes sense. Nevertheless, moving on. So, some of you TDNers may be familiar with the Altador Cup. Well, you should be familiar with the Altador Cup. Otherwise, that would mean you've been away from Neopets for about 6 years now. Which would be understandable, but I'm pretty sure most people watching this video will have encountered the Altador Cup at least once. So, yes, the Altador Cup. Well, I'm gonna introduce it anyway. It's a Neopian event. A sporting event, kind of. Well, it's an esports event. Excuse my somewhat poor narration. It's an esports event where a bunch of Neopians join different teams. There are 18 different teams, excluding the practice team. And they play against each other in a series of matches. Well, when they play against each other, that's to say they play against the computer, or just play various games, and then the scores are tallied, and the results of the tallying are used to determine the outcome of the match. Anyway, there are a series of matches and finals and so on, and essentially the teams are eventually ranked, and there's a winner, and a runner-up, and a second runner-up, and so on and so forth. It's all very exciting. Well, anyway, there's been a bit of a damper on the opening of this year's Altador Cup. Well, a damper from some points of view. It's certainly been controversial. And the issue is that TNT, the Neopets team, has changed the format of the Altador Cup's main game. That main game is known as Yooyuball. As some of you probably will know. I should stop repeating myself. Anyway, the game has changed in a number of ways. Players used to be controlled by the mouse. They are now controlled by the keyboard. Players are now auto-selected instead of allowing the player to select them manually, so on and so forth. The changes are pretty drastic, and well, I figured it would be fun to record myself playing Yooyuball for the absolute first time this year. That's right, this is my absolute first experience with the new Yooyuball format, so I guess I'll go with Morocco's default formation, and let's play. Sporting a trio of defenders, Morocco relies almost exclusively upon forward Elon, the Black Hole Hewless. With their offense, based on last year's showing, they could do far worse. Oh, I read at the correct pace. Okay, press any key to continue, or we can just watch the players come out on the field. Not sure why the goalie stands out there. It's kinda sad, he's all alone. Anyway, back to the point. Hello, practice team. Okay, let's play. Right. Elon should be the center forward, so let's go. Charge! Okay. Oh, bashing the goalie does work. Press any key to continue. I can't skip this sequence, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, Elon charging up. And the ball has apparently been stolen. And I cannot block. Oh, yes, I can block. Shooting the ball that way. And charging at it with Elon, who is now the closest player, who is no longer the closest player. And Lamel is now the closest player, so let's evade. Charge, boys. Yes, I can save. Boys. Ah, lost the ball. Because Team Morocco is now all male, thanks to the loss of Darina. Ouch. Thanks to the loss of Darina Howells. Which is all very sad, but gotta keep your best foot forward at a 45-degree angle, as Lyra Hegel of Team Lust, as it says. So here we go again. Trying to catch the ball. Got the ball. Is that a power-up? Oh, interesting. Power-ups. And goal! Yay! Well, the animations are certainly familiar. Okay, let's see if I can't get another goal out of this. Maybe not. Trying to grab the ball. Accidentally firing the ball. Okay, trying to evade enemy players. La-da-da, la-da-dee. Down a bit, fire. Goal! Yes, I'm now ahead, thanks Barrett Giles. Or was that Elon? I can't really tell. The auto selection is confusing. But hey, at least I kinda got this. Okay, Elon shooting directly past the goalie. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's play again. I'm not as bad at this as I thought I would be. Elon with the fire Yooyoo, and no longer with the fire Yooyoo. Where is... Okay, so... O10 is now the closest player. He's... no longer the closest player. And the enemy goalie is now the closest player. So I guess I will attempt the bashing technique. And then shoot for a goal. This is exciting. Normal Yooyoo? Oh, and I haven't had any unusual Yooyoos so far. Last year I was getting those all the time. Okay, auto selection, messing this up again. And, ooh, bear save there. Why is my goalie being auto selected? Oh, okay, Barrett Giles got the ball by accident. Can't complain there. Okay, ready to shoot. Shooting the wrong way. Okay. Trying to evade enemy players. Failing at evading enemy players. Okay, I got the Yooyoo at least. Passing randomly because I can't see the whole pitch. And shooting the wrong way again. I need to get out of that habit. Last year, bashing the goalie was not a viable tactic, hence I would shoot and immediately bring my player back for no reason in particular, I guess, just in case I missed. Yes, that was the reason. And it is hard to get out of that habit now. It appears you cannot hold down spacebar and move diagonally at the same time. Now that is annoying. Alright, I'm still ahead. Okay, it is the snow Yooyoo, or the ice Yooyoo. I have always held the opinion that these are actually ice Yooyoos. It makes them slightly more dangerous, and for some reason I like the idea of Yooyuball as a sport that is somewhat dangerous. Uh-oh, they are now shooting at my goal, or not. There goes Lamel. New player on the team, replacing House. Been a lot of hate towards him from Team Morocco members so far, but quite frankly, I don't think he deserves that. Wasn't his decision to get rid of Howells, I think, so best let him have his chance. Especially since he's been auto-selected. So, there's not much of a choice in this matter. Charging up. And, okay, bashing the goalie. Goal. You know, the idea of a Kiko beating up a much larger Chia is somewhat intriguing. Okay, that's a speed power-up. And that is me bashing the goalie. Okay. La-da-da, la-da-dee. Ball is stolen. Cannot acquire. Yooyoo. Moving now. There goes Lamel again. Passing in this, I'm not even gonna try. I had some interesting passing experiences last year, but this year doesn't seem viable. Another goal. Skipping animations. Alright, so an important part of play in this year's Yooyuball is mashing the spacebar, both to skip animations, since you can no longer skip them immediately, and to get past the goalie. Now, O10, that would be a scary guy for a goalkeeper to run up against. But, well, it's Lamel again, holding down shift to get players back into position. Lamel charging up, getting the ball stolen, intercepting 010. How do you steal the ball from 010? I don't know. Quite frankly, I cannot tell. And how do I... Alright, returning players to their original positions. This is the most erratic game of Yooyuball I've ever played, and I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, diagonal shooting does not work that well anymore. Let's try for this. A goal with 1 second on the clock, and that puts me, hello referee, at 10-1. Not bad for a first game. Yeah, but I have had the benefit of reading a few tips before I actually tried this. Okay, 1,000 EU points. Alright, and that ends this recording. As soon as I can figure out how to... Oh yes, I'm full screen. F11...